This is a Fox 4 special presentation.
Welcome back to Fox 4's live coverage of the 2014 Komen Dallas Race for the Cure. Live look at the Survivor tent there this morning. I'm Lauren Prisba along with Mike Ducey.
Survivor March about to begin. It is the highlight of this event, that's for sure. You don't want to miss that. You can follow along on social media. We're using the hashtag Dallas Race here this morning. And again, that Survivors March coming up in about 15 minutes.
Yeah, that's what everyone's waiting for. That's the big moment. You know, it's surprising. Only about half of us women get an annual mammogram, the single most effective screening tool to find breast cancer early. I actually had my first mammogram this last year. After having my little girl, I asked the doctor about it, and the doctor said, no, you don't have to do it till you're 40. But I think just for the peace of mind. Yeah, sure, it's a little uncomfortable, maybe a little squeeze here and there, but to get those results back, such a sigh of relief. And also, I think even if you know those results might be negative, to see this support group that's out here, to know that this is in our community, is priceless.
And I'm sure, yeah, like you say, having been around this event as you have, and to see the stories, hear the stories of early detection, that kind of changes your mindset there. In 1980, the 5-year relative survival rate for women diagnosed with early stage breast cancer was about 74%. That number is 99% now. So
yeah.
What a difference early detection has made here over the last few decades. For every statistic, there is an individual story, of course, and a hope for survival and overcoming this disease. That's what the Survivors March is all about.
Even self-described quiet survivors like Margaret Steele, and she is with Fox 4's Calvert Collins this morning. Good morning, guys.
Good morning, Lauren and Mike. We're going to catch up with Margaret in a few minutes, but I'm always amazed at the stories that we hear. This is Deanna Stern, and she truly is a miracle survivor. Tell us your story.
I got diagnosed with breast cancer in 2012, and I had double mastectomy, I had chemo, radiation, and my doctor said I would never get pregnant again. Right after chemo and radiation, I got pregnant with my first girl, and now I'm pregnant with my second daughter in 1 year, within being a survivor in 1 year.
So you early detection, that's how you found your...
Yeah, just doing a regular self-mammogram, and that's it.
Wow, self-breast exam, and even your doctor thinks you're a medical miracle.
Yes, they do. They really do.
And this is your first race?
Yes, my first race.
What does it mean to be surrounded by so many women? Most of them you've never met, but you're all on the same boat here.
It's an honor. I've been holding back tears all day because I never, ever would have thought that I would have made it here. And I'm blessed. It's a true blessing from God to even be here and be surrounded by so many people that have been doing this way longer than I have. So it's an honor. I mean,
it's an honor to get to meet you, and I think this little girl might deserve the miracle as part of her name, right?
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Deanna. So nice to meet you. Man, you made me cry. Gosh, I knew I wouldn't do it. I was going to wait till the March, but thank you so much, Deanna. And this is why we're here. Survivors like Deanna and all these beautiful women here. This is why we fight for research. This is why we make awareness. And so we'll send it back to you, Mike and Lauren. We'll be back with more stories in a little bit.
All right, thank you so much, Calvert. Yeah, cancer not only affects, obviously, the person who is diagnosed, but really the whole family, the whole support. We really need a good support system.
No doubt about it. You know, Komen Dallas funds a wide range of breast health services, regardless of the patient's ability to pay. But there's a support system out there that money can't buy. And Evelyn Rosales is often the first person that a woman or a man diagnosed with breast cancer sees when they enter the hospital with Parkland. Tell us what you do.
I'm a patient navigator at Parkland Breast Center, and my role as patient navigator is to guide the patients through the process. From outreach programs to out in the community, we help educate patients. We also, when they're in our clinic, we help guide them through the hospital process. So from screening mammograms to diagnosis and onto treatment.
How do you calm their fears?
It's hard sometimes, but just giving them hope and just letting them know that there are resources out there for them. There are support groups, and we're always there to help them as well.
Because that's an emotional roller coaster, really.
It is, but we try to do the best that we can to provide a smile and give them hope.
What's the first thing you tend to do with people when they come in? Kind of the first, what kind of mindset do you hope to put them in when you first meet them?
We try to ease their fears. It's very fearful coming in for the initial screening mammogram. You're not sure what type of results you're going to receive, but we try to, even if it is negative, we try to let them know that there's hope out there. There's resources. We try to give them that information. My job is to guide them through the process. So once they are diagnosed, then I can help them to the next step.
And the support system, I'm guessing, can really make or break their fight.
And that's true. And so being there for them, I give them my card and let them know that they can call me anytime if they have any questions at all.
What's it like to see all these people out here this morning?
Oh my gosh, it's so great. This is exactly why we do it. You know, Komen, Dallas County, they provide this, and this is the biggest support team that we could all have.
As someone who deals with people who are suffering from this disease every day, what does it mean to you to look out and see signs that say over 40 years survivors?
That's my ultimate goal, and that's what I tell our patients. You know, we want to see you out here holding the 30-year, 25-year plus sign. I mean, that's the ultimate goal.
And how did this particular job for you come about? You know, it's kind of a unique job to have within the healthcare system.
And it's fairly new to the Parkland healthcare system, but I've been in breast imaging for over 15 years, and we've always navigated somewhat, but being able to do it more and in detail and give the patient one-on-one care, that's awesome. That's what I do.
I bet you have some proud moments, don't you?
We do. And that's what we like to see. Once the patient's been treated and they come back for their annual or 5-year checkup, you know, we try to celebrate a little bit.
Yeah, you're cheering there,
Yes,
right there alongside them.
Cheerleader, absolutely.
What's the one message you would leave us with in terms of somebody watching this morning, maybe who's just been diagnosed?
Our primary message is to be proactive in your health, get the screening mammograms that you need, and encourage your family and friends to do the same.
Evelyn Rosales from Parkland, thanks for spending a few minutes with us. Thanks for all the work you're doing.
Thank you, appreciate it. Yeah, well, it's amazing.
There's no more important work than that, right?
Yeah, you're so thankful for people like that in our community, aren't
Let's give you a shot from Sky 4 here. Look from high above the Survivors March. As we said, some survivors of breast cancer, more than 40 years strong, will be lining up here. And it's an emotional moment you won't want to miss when we come back. Komen, Dallas, Race for the Cure.